How's it flying, guys? This is Lance Corbalhawk 30, and welcome back to another episode of Remembrance. Finally, it's here. Yeah, it's been a couple over a month since the last Remembrance episode that I did, so it's high time that I get back to it, especially since I'm trying to go through the MLP related playlists that I have saved. The other right now, which is Bride of Discord, so that's another one I got to work through. And now we are at a stage where the videos here out for Remembrance, to put it bluntly, are getting longer and longer. This one alone is 31 minutes, which isn't too bad. I worry about my camera maybe freezing up once or twice, but it shouldn't be too bad, I'm hoping. But then the next episode, episode 6, is 53 minutes. That's almost an hour, so it's going to be kind of pushing it. Here out as far as what my computer is able to handle without freezing up, but you know, I guess the best thing to do is just power through it. So if it comes to it where it does freeze up a couple times, apologies in advance. I don't know. I don't have a second monitor where I can see my camera, so fair warning. Also, I'm not currently taking in new requests. If anybody was not aware of that or anything, if y'all hadn't heard the news, yeah, past few months I have not been taking in new requests just because I've got to play a really big game of catch-up, partly because I'd put off catching up on these couple of playlists like Bride of Discord and Remembrance, and also all the other requests I'd gotten. So, a lot to go through. But anyways, yeah, I'll make an announcement video whenever I open back up. I'm hoping it's not too long, but at the same time, it might be. Anyways, before you watch this, please make sure that you have seen the original. The link to the original video will be in the description. Please go watch it before you watch me react to it. Always do this. Always support every creator I react to. And Ashley H., I actually got the chance to meet her. I wish I had gotten a picture with Dorito Queen, but I forgot to. But anyways, and Ashley, if you're watching this, hi. Well, let's go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ashley H., and
Hi.
before we start the episode, Brony Cooper
An ad?
and I just wanted to say that we put some designs out, some remembrance designs for
Okie
some
dokie.
merch if you guys are interested. So link is in the description below if you're interested. And
Nice.
now to your previously scheduled feels of the day, Remembrance Episode 5.
Episode.
Every pony, I know how to fix your cutie marks. I've known for a while, but I was too afraid of what came with it. If I can do something for you, even if it's this, I will.
That's
I
right, she
will
was
give
going
up
back through
everything for
and...
you, my friends.
Stop with your lies, Nightmare. I will not bow
Yep.
to you again. I know that you can't take on a host unless a pony agrees, and I will never agree to you again. I will protect myself. The question is, who will protect her? You cannot stop what's going to happen.
QNS, who it is? Is that foreshadowing for Celestia? Maybe? I've only seen the thumbnails. I have not seen this before. Going forward, at least.
As we look back on the days of the past and face the future with uncertainty, I promise I will always remember. Time disappears
Why would I talk over that too much? That's a cute juvie art style.
Seems normal. And I have my wings.
Oh, my Celestia!
Trixie?
Twilight!
No!
I can't believe it. I mean,
Wasn't expecting
I
you.
heard that you became an alicorn out in Philadelphia while performing my amazing act there, but I couldn't believe it. Now that I'm standing here, it's really true. Of course, I
Fast
think
track
the
to
great
that redemption,
and
huh?
powerful Trixie would have made a better alicorn, but it doesn't
And
matter.
there it is!
We are going to be the best of friends.
She's like, I'm getting to hang with royalty. Appreciate me. Shower me with your
Celestia?
affection because of my affiliation.
Is Luna okay?
Yes,
She will
is
be.
all right. She just needs some time alone right now. I'm sorry we had to cancel the party so early.
It's all right. That's not really what I'm worried about anyways.
What is? Jamada?
Celestia? What is the nightmare? Luna said something about a nightmare?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Flurry,
And then I said to her, wait, look. What? Hey, don't stare. What? I'm sorry. They're probably whispering about my cutie mark.
does it bother you?
About my cutie mark? Not
What?
really. It
Oh, does she
doesn't
not
really
have-
bother
oh,
me
she-
that I don't have one.
Yeah.
I guess I kind of accepted it will never happen.
What are you saying? Of course it will happen. You just haven't found your special talent yet.
Oh, come on, Celestia. I'm a fully grown mare and I still don't have my cutie mark. I don't know.
And what the hell is wrong with that? What's the female term for jack? Be a jack of all trades. Do it all. Whatever you feel like.
Of any other mares like that in Equestria. Maybe I just
Not to
don't
say there haven't
have
been.
a special talent.
I'm sorry, Flurry.
It's not your fault.
Don't let
I guess
don't
it's
put
just
yourself down
hard
like
to find
that.
your special talent when you've been stuck in a castle most of your life. I've accepted it.
Don't accept it, but
I guess I should check up on my mother.
don't
Bye, Celestia.
let yourself get dredged down like that. At the same time.
Trixie, why are you here?
Well, I know we started off on the wrong hoof, so I was hoping we could start over. And I mean,
Why did you say that like it was a pun? Isn't that terminology commonplace? Like, you don't need to say it like it's a pun, but I ain't grabbing on it too much.
who wouldn't want to become friends
Just
with
thought
the
it was
great
odd.
and powerful Trixie?
That doesn't make any sense. Last time you saw me, you said you hated me.
Well, yes. But that was then, and this is now. After I realized you became an alicorn, I knew that we would be the best of friends.
And there it
This
is.
doesn't make any sense.
Aw, come on, Twilight.
The leeches. I feel like we need to tackle on these leeches the same way people in the Middle Ages used to tackle leeches. With a hot iron on their back to get them to peel away. Some people's like that. They only go after you. They only try to associate with you because of new stature. Like, say, for example, if you all of a sudden became a famous actor. Like, you played that one role in a movie that got you big. Oh, hey, I'm family from a couple generations separated. Oh, I'm in need of money. Click. You hang up on them. I'm not against trying to see if they actually are related. Like, okay, I guess I'll see you at a reunion later on. Oh, I one of my nephews needs some money for his college. Do you think you could provide? Nope. Click. If it's a family member you've known for a while, and that you know the kind of person they are, and you can see for yourself, yeah, they are in some kind of rut where a couple $100 would help, I don't know, pay off an important loan or something that they can't get in time. If you know for a fact they are family and you know them and you trust them, don't just give it out to any which person who asks for it. Because there be people like that. And I don't care if it's someone who claims they're my third cousin or anything like that. It's like, hey, we're third cousins. Oh, by the way, since you're famous, I need some money for, like, nope. You have a job. You can earn it.
I mean, you're the princess of friendship.
I've had to earn all my money.
If Trixie can be friends with any pony, then surely she can be friends with you.
Why would you think that?
Well, enough talk. I'm hungry. Let's get something to eat.
I didn't finish what I was going to do.
Trixie DGAF. I ain't gonna say
what
it.
do you want to do now, best
she don't care.
friend?
Trixie,
You're not
how many
friends.
times do I have to tell you we aren't best friends?
Oh, you're so funny, Twilight. Of course we are. After you. Twilight! Excuse me! Princess of Friendship best friend coming through!
Trixie? No,
What is she doing here? Honestly, I have no idea.
Yes, that's right. I'm Princess Twilight's best friend.
Best friend? When did that happen?
It didn't.
Trixie.
We're gonna see a
Why are
smackdown.
you here?
Yeah, the last time we saw you, you were all like, curse you, Twilight!
Oh, such a silly misunderstanding. Pinko?
Pinky.
Right. Anyways. Do you think you could get some cupcakes for Princess Twi and I? Maybe something with Applejack's delicious and famous apples.
Okay.
Pinky, what are you doing?
Do you even remember what she did before?
I don't know, Twilight. Maybe she's being genuine for once?
No.
Excuse me? But
No,
Trixie's the most
she's
genuine
not.
unicorn in all of Equestria. She should be called the great and genuine Trixie.
I am not 100% able to understand every single social cue, and I will admit that sometimes something somebody says, if they say it as a joke, sometimes I'll think they're being serious because of the way they're being. But even I can tell Trixie is just being a clingy bitch.
Seriously?
Rarity,
Part of
was
my Francois.
Yes.
I was wondering if you can make my new bestie something.
What is it?
Oh yes,
Say
this
what?
is perfect for a friend of the great and powerful Trixie.
Ooh, and we could add rhinestones to the front for a little extra pizzazz.
Trixie loves
Rarity,
that
what
so
are
much.
you doing? You are feeding her ego
Rarity,
and her
what are you
delusions.
doing? You know she's just using us, right?
Yeah.
Well, possibly. But I simply can't ignore a fashion possibility such as this one. Plus, she hasn't done anything so far. Maybe we should give her a chance.
Technically
Trixie
true.
has bought the best thread for her best friend.
Ooh, perfect. We will put it right here.
Technically true that she hasn't done anything sneaky, but the fact that she's being the way she is too much
Come
of a
on,
180.
Twilight, we have lots
Way
to
too much
do.
of a 180. You see someone do that and they are
Did I just see what
Dorito Queen is best queen.
saw?
All hail.
Yes.
Hail.
She just showed up with her bags out of nowhere, saying that we were best friends.
Weird.
I know. Well, she won't fool me. I'm going to prove the real
someone-
reason why she's here.
And that is...
That she's only doing this because I'm an alicorn.
She outright said it. She outright said it already. Twilight, you, if you haven't learned it already, you need to look into that spell you did. Well, actually, that's an entire season down the line from when these events would have potentially taken place. So, don't know if you know that one yet. Or she could record a conversation that happened like a TV, like a camera.
Don't you think this is a little overkill?
Of course not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going undercover to find out the truth.
Do you remember the last time you went undercover?
Okay.
In such a way?
Apple Dash, Rainbow Jack.
Those are not our names.
Well,
I know what you did there. I know exactly what you did there.
well, whatever. I have something to ask you two.
What is it?
Well, Trixie is trying her absolute best, but Twilight doesn't seem to want to be her best friend.
Well, maybe it's because you were a complete jerk the last time we saw you.
Trixie knows that, and she realized she made a
Made a what?
mistake.
I'm sorry? We can't
Say
hear
it.
you, Sugar Cube.
A mistake, okay? Trixie made a mistake!
You've made a lot of mistakes.
Yes, you have.
Well, you haven't really been honest the last couple of times we met. How can we be so sure that this isn't any different?
Trix, I've been thinking that since I've made so many of those things, maybe Trixie could try and fix
Say
them.
the word.
Aha! See? That didn't sound sincere at all. She's just acting like she usually does. I knew it.
Now I think you're imagining things.
Shh. Look at that! Now she's trying to manipulate Pinky!
I think you've finally gone insane.
No,
Of
no.
course not.
Is this a case where Trixie actually is
Pinko.
trying?
It's Pinky!
Is this a case where Trixie actually is trying and she's just so used to being her that she's just royally effing it up? Also, I see you in the I think that's you? In the fountain? Ashley? I think. Get a kiss? Don't remember. Was Ashley's OC, I knew Ashley's OC was had a horn, but was it an alcorn? I can't remember.
Right. Do you think you could use some help?
Maybe.
Is that a yes or a no?
It's a yes and a no. Here you go.
Yes and a no.
Right.
Spike. You see that, Spike? You see how she used her powers of manipulation?
Oh my Celestia, is this actually happening?
Yes, it is, Spike.
Is everything?
Yes, it is. And unfortunately, even
Trixie,
in...
I think it's really time that you go home now.
Oh, don't be silly.
I hate to keep pausing it, but, like, we know Twilight's had these freakouts all the way up until at least Season 8. Even in Season 9. Well, she still had her down moments in Season 9, but still, like, she was largely grown
We're
up.
just getting started. Ta-da! The great and powerful Trixie has decided to give you a new gift. A friendship gift.
Oh, you really didn't have to do that.
I know. You're stunned that someone as great as me would give you a present. Well, it's all right. I understand you were overcome with joy. I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Only the best for my best friend.
Trixie, how many times am I going to say this? We are not best friends! We aren't even friends! You just want to be close to me because I'm an alicorn now, don't you? Well, let me tell you that I don't need friends like that.
What? Of course not. Well, maybe not all of it, but I really wanted to start over so you can teach me how to be even more powerful.
So now you're using me? Well, I'm not going to teach you anything. Just go back to your other friends, pack up your things, and just go home.
Well, I don't have any friends, okay? I've been traveling around Equestria for so long, and I haven't found one pony who will actually talk to me. I've spent so many years alone that I forgot what it was like to have a friend, and some pony who actually cares about me. I thought the Princess of Friendship would understand, but I guess not. You don't understand what it's like to be alone for so long and not know the feeling of being accepted because you have so many friends!
Okay, so I did call it. Okay, so I was initially wrong. I still stand by the things that I said about people like that, but I was initially wrong. Trixie is trying, but she's just so... She doesn't know how to be anybody else but the way she's always been. She's always been a character of ego and bravado. That she doesn't know how to be humble. She doesn't know when to drop the whole, oh, I'm wonderful, and say, okay, look, I know I screwed up. And Trixie, I want to say that I'm sorry, and I do want to make it up to you in some way. She should have done that. If she did start it off with that, I would have been right behind her. Until we were, unless we saw something where she was actually being devious, but,
You have no idea.
Oh, that's right. She do know that. Oh, because they died. Yep. Oh, that got depressing real quick.
And that's when she ran out crying.
Oh my, that sounds,
I know! I didn't know what to do, so I came here.
well,
I mean, when she showed up on my doorstep, I didn't believe her and didn't really take her seriously.
Flutters.
Twilight,
I mean, how could I? It's
Firm.
not like I knew that she didn't
Assertive.
have any friends, right, Fluttershy?
well, actually, maybe you should have given her a chance.
But how was I supposed to know that? Every single time we've met, all she's wanted to do was one-up me.
Yes,
That is true.
But, I know she can be really mean sometimes. But maybe this is her way of showing that she's trying?
I guess, but how can
Yeah,
I be sure that
basically.
it wasn't for her own gain?
I don't know.
Her wording does
But do you
not
think
help.
that she would go as far as to give you a gift just for that? Trixie doesn't seem like the type of pony to do things for others.
Tis also
What
true.
are you trying to say?
I'm just saying that maybe you should let out your hope and give her a chance.
Song.
Like you gave us a chance.
Just think about it. What you were just like back when you started.
I'm not gonna be doing that the whole song.
out alone, learning friendship. You made some mistakes, but in trusting us, you have found your way. Now it's time to start all over. Help the ones who need direction. Maybe all she needs is one who can show her how it's done. You just have to try and share a little kindness.
This is pretty good art style used
Have
for
her
this.
change her ways. Yeah. Don't you know?
Is that actually watercolor paint?
But that doesn't mean that it's over. Yeah.
I don't know.
Just start off simple, a thoughtful present, something to show her that you care.
Then you'll be one step closer to showing her what true friendship can be.
Sure, she said some terrible things, but no pony is perfect.
It's time for a second chance. Maybe all she needs is one who can show her how it's done. Show a little kindness, yeah. Have her change her ways, yeah.
Don't you know every pony makes mistakes, but that doesn't mean that it's over. Yeah. Da 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 da.
Share a little kindness, share a little kindness.
Hey, oh, hey, oh.
I could share a little kindness, hey yeah. Share a little kindness, hey yeah.
pony makes mistakes, but that doesn't mean that it's over. Hey, yeah.
You got to share some.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Share a little kindness, share a little kindness. Hey, share a little. Hey, yeah.
Trixie!
Twilight? What are you doing here? I thought you wanted me to leave.
Stopping you from...
About that. I'm
you were
sorry
walking the
for
road?
what I said back at the castle. I never realized that you were actually trying to make amends.
I'm listening.
What you said back there, you were wrong. I do understand the feeling of being alone and having this sense of loneliness.
What are you talking about?
I can't explain, but
Okay.
I know how you feel. And I'm sorry I didn't give you the support you need. But if you will forgive me, I could be there now.
I would love that! Thanks, best friend!
Maybe just start out small.
The great and powerful Trixie
Small.
would like that very much.
Also drop the third...
Guess I am the great and powerful Twilight now.
Baby steps, Twilight.
Okay, that... Hearing that does sound more like a genuine effort. Hello, Flurry.
Mom? What are you doing?
Packing. We are leaving. I knew this was a mistake.
What? Mom, no, we can't. Something is happening here and we need to help.
And that's why we're leaving. Pack your bags.
I won't.
What?
I won't just pack up and leave. This
She's
is
an
my
adult
first
now.
time out of the Crystal Empire in years, and I'm not going back after a day. Plus, if this nightmare thing is really real, then we can't just let it roam Equestria. We have to stop it!
You don't understand. I knew letting you out was going to be dangerous, but I agreed against my better judgment. We have to go where it's safe. Where you're safe.
I don't want to be safe. I want to face the world.
And that's what your father did, and it got him killed. I'm not losing you, too.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, it's a serious tone now. I mean, I figured that is exactly what had happened, and I don't know if they specifically said it before now, but come on, we knew.
Oh, Flurry, do you think you can help me? I can't seem to reach that last decoration.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, are you okay?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm great.
Nope.
Flurry.
I guess it's just... Mom wants me to leave because of all that's happened, but I need to actually step out into the world for once. That's exactly why I don't have my cutie mark. I'm surprised you never said anything when we first met. You must have noticed it.
Yes, but I knew you probably didn't want to talk about it.
It's fine. I may have missed my chance on getting my cutie mark, but I will not miss a chance to discover other things about me. What are you...
You ain't missed it.
Galaxy?
Some pony once told me that hugs make everything better.
They help.
Oh, gal, where are you?
Let me guess.
Ever since the party,
The
Discord's
D.
been following me around and making me do errands for him. Just ignore him.
He's quite tenacious,
Yo,
isn't he?
gal, I know you can hear me.
Feel free to throw a rock at me for that one. Not a big one. I want to live.
I'll be back, okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Take your time.
I don't know why I made that Tenacious D joke. It was so corny, but it made me laugh. And to me, that's what matters.
Standing in this room with the walls closing in, reaching out my hoof, but she just denies my love. Every pony tells me to just leave it alone, but the truth is I can't let go. And every day this act I act is getting more absurd, and all these fears just sit inside me screaming to be heard. Just pull the strings and I will perform. But I was there at her side when she cried when he died. But I can't leave her on her own. Who am I anymore? I am not Daddy's mare. Exhaustion's taking over me as I try to lock these feelings, the one she doesn't want to see. Now I need a lift, and there's no pony around.
She'll turn around by the end of the series. I'm confident. By the end of this, you know what I mean.
Every step I climb
that's
climb,
cute.
the pain comes crashing down. Now I'm strolling right beside her as the black hole opens wide. Mine is just a slower suicide. I've been here for the show, every high, every low, but this is the worst we've ever known. I'm not him, I'll never be, but I can't give up now. 'Cause I would never leave her alone. I could never leave her alone.
Luna?
I have no jokes about that. That was earnest. It was very... I could picture it hitting some people really, really, really hard in the feels.
Are you alright?
Yes. And thank you, Tia.
Do you know where it went?
Don't lie. Don't
After
lie.
I shattered the mirror, I was too distracted to see it disappear.
You really scared me, Luna. It felt like that time long ago when I failed you.
You didn't fail me, sister. It was the nightmare that made me think you did.
Still.
I'll be okay. I'm no longer a filly who is so easily fooled. We will find the nightmare. I just hope Twilight will return soon.
Me too, Luna. Me too.
We have to be careful, Tia. The nightmare aims to make some pony here its new host. We can't let that happen.
Of course.
Methinks we're looking at her
The
right
nightmare
now.
will stop at nothing to get what it wants. I've seen its powers of manipulation, Tia. It will do anything.
Everything will be okay, Luna. I hope.
I think it's going to be Celestia. Don't spoil it if it is. But I think...
Pull yourself together, Cadence. Crying is for the weak.
No.
Oh, Cadence. What has happened to you?
It can't be.
My Cadence.
Shining.
I've missed you so much.
No! You nightmare,
I'm
bitch!
dreaming. This isn't possible. You...
That's gotta be what that
It's
is.
very possible, my love.
Not with
And
that
I can assure
tone
you
of voice.
that you were not dreaming.
I missed you.
I know.
I was so
Not
alone.
with that tone of voice.
I know. you don't have to worry anymore, because I will always be by your side.
That's not possible. I know I'm just dreaming.
It can be possible.
What?
Pouncing on a moment of weakness.
This dream can become a reality, Cadence. We can be there for our daughter.
That's who it meant by her.
How?
But of course, beings like that are always gonna.
There's a world I know, a place we can go, where the pain will go away. There's a world where the sun shines each day.
I don't trust this, not for one damn second.
There's a world out there. I'll show you just where, and in time I know you'll see. There's a world where we can be free. Come with me. Come with me.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
There's a world where we can be free.
Mom? Who are you talking to?
No pony.
I knew it. After 5, it's time to decide who will cry and who has lied. Not that we haven't been left on a cliffhanger before. But, the hell. The hell, man. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I apologize right now on me just going ahead and ending the recording. But as soon as I saw Shining, I knew that ain't him. Oh, you. I simultaneously hate when characters are like when a bad guy character goes after someone in their moment of weakness, but it's also a believable story point. So I can't actually hate it as in, I think it's bad that they're doing this. I can't actually say it that, but it just burns me up inside to see a character exploited when in their moment of weakness like that. And that is exactly what's going on here. So the next episode's called Corruption. Is that what is referring to this? The nightmare going after Cadence? I definitely see it. It's just like I just got done playing Doom Eternal at the beginning of this week. And spoilers for those who have not played the game and who are wanting to, so you've been forewarned right now. But as is somewhat established in Doom 2016, there was a character who betrayed his entire order because his son was died, and the demons of hell obviously had promised to bring him back to life. So, but when they did, they brought the form that they brought him back in was of one of the most powerful demons to ever exist, the Icon of Sin, which is also the final boss of Doom Eternal. Yeah. So, yeah, be very, very careful. Like, if you are in a moment of I'd better be careful with the words that I choose, because some people might take it the wrong way. Let me use a supernatural example. back when I used to watch Supernatural, I actually watched the first 2 seasons after the devil got raised up, and Lucifer took on the form of somebody's dead wife, and outright said who we were. And talked to this guy and convinced him, saying, I can't bring back your wife, but I can do something better. I can give you revenge. He's like, okay. So it was like, don't. So someone comes up to you and says they can do stuff like that. Don't go. It's like, This was a good one. I didn't talk a whole lot through it, partly because of the songs. I didn't want to really talk over them too much. But also just trying to piece together every episode of this that I'd seen so far. So Twilight obviously is still stuck in the past, with her friends still alive, and Cadence is still very much bitter at the world for Shining Armor's death, which I knew that's what had happened. There's no way it wasn't going to be that he died. But oh boy, like, oh shit, I need to wrap this up. This is over 42 minutes now. But yeah, so I already knew that, had a feeling Shining Armor had died. I'm glad that Flurry Heart is sticking up for herself, and telling her mom, no. Like, I need to be able to make my own decisions. I need to explore the world on my own. I know that Dad died, but that shouldn't determine. When a bad thing happens to you, that shouldn't influence fear throughout the rest of your life because of that one moment. Say you get bit by a shark. Are you going to stop yourself from going out into the ocean every single time? Afterwards, like just on the beach, just because you got bit one time? For some people, the trauma would be ingrained in their brains, and that's understandable. I mean, hell, I'm always looking over my shoulder anytime I'm walking off the edge of the road because my brother got hit by a truck. Some dumbass meth head got high, went driving, killed my brother. I'm not going to stop walking off the edge of the road. You know, not on the road, obviously, but, you know, I still look around over my shoulder to make sure, like, huh? That ain't going to stop me from walking it. But, you know, nonetheless, it's different for each person, so. Anyways, though, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed, comment what your favorite part of this video was and how you think it stacks up against the other videos that we've seen. Don't spoil anything for the future, but I kind of have a feeling where it's going. Subscribe if you're new, and tap the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video. That way you don't miss any reactions, gameplay, or otherwise from me. And also go check out my Discord. The link is also down in the description. Come join. We'll talk, post memes, songs, artwork, and etc. Multiple things. Just have some fun. This has been Lance Corporal Hawk 30, signing off.